Hi guys, welcome to your tarot reading 1111. Please remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'll go ahead and get started. Spirit, what is the overall energy for this reading? What is the overall energy here for this reading? Let's get a few more. The Eight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Sun, and the Three of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse is at the bottom of the deck. So I feel that a lot of you here are dealing with the heart, so matters of the heart. This woman it looks like she's playing an instrument, which is the heart. So somebody may be on your heart right now, but it reminds me of the heartstrings, like somebody's sort of pulling at your heartstrings. And then you also have this card, the Three of Swords, which is feeling brokenhearted or feeling heartache or heart pain, or also like possibly betrayal with that. And also when I was looking at that card, I was looking at this card also, and you see all those scars on her chest, and this is the Nine of Wands. So this may be very recent for some of you, like fresh wounds. And there's even with this card of the King of Pentacles in reverse, like this is really heavy on your heart, this person, and you may feel like somebody possibly chose something else over you, or could be someone else. But the reason I say that is because the King of Pentacles is in reverse, and also the Ace of Pentacles here. So that's like the overall energies, but you also see that heartbreak is, and even with that card, is the other main energy here. So I feel that for some of you guys, you're dealing with something that's very, very heavy right now on your heart. And it could be loss, like losing someone, but it could also be a breakup. And I feel that some of you are trying to distract yourselves with the Eight of Pentacles here. This is somebody that's painting, so, or heal yourself from this situation, but it is very hurtful what you're going through. I also get a feeling that this could be triggering a wound for you, and this is like not being chosen. Like there's some other things. We're going to look into that right now. We're going to do a quick check-in into this person's energy, but I'm just trying to get the overall energy of what's going on for you. And then this Sun card, it's upright, but it kind of has this dual meaning where you see this woman and it looks like she's blossoming. A lot of these cards are, flowers, and this one specifically, it's like translucent flower. But she also has this black bird over her eye. So it reminds me of like not being able to see something until you were able to see it. But it's like the dark side or the shadow side. Maybe this is what happened. Like you were in this beautiful, maybe relationship energy with a person. And it went from that to something else, and it was like a whole new reality that you had to face, but it wasn't what you thought. And here this is like a very innocent sort of version of something, and then it turns black. So maybe this is what happened with this person. You maybe had a lot of good times with this person, Maybe it was like sort of like an innocent type of love, and then it turned into something else. I want to keep reading. I want to see if we can get a little bit of a story for what else is going on here, because I feel like there's more going on. The Chariot. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. That's like you don't have access to this person is what I feel. And also, this reminds me of something moving really slow. Here's the Ten of Swords, where there could have been some kind of betrayal. And this has brought a lot of imbalance into your life. Like maybe everything sort of revolves around this right now because you're feeling, yeah, like you're kind of like drowning in this right now. The Hermit in reverse, but look how that looks in reverse. It almost looks like a tower and you're at the top of the tower. And there are these ships around you, but it kind of reminds me of that card, the Three of Wands, I think it is, where you don't know if those ships are coming or going. Like, you don't really know what's going on. Somebody is not talking right now. And also, for some of you, maybe a small percentage, this could be a catfish situation. Because it looks like she's fishing, but the card was in reverse, so maybe somebody catfished you. Okay, the Page of Cups. Yeah, you're looking at this relationship like you don't even know what you see anymore. You're really not sure. And here it is, the Four of Wands. This is the relationship card, and there's a tower that's happened here, specifically with this relationship. Notice, though, that there are these birds here, and I feel like you will be getting either direct communication from this person, or you're going to be hearing something about this from a person, like somebody spilling the tea. Okay, and then here's the King of Swords is also a card of getting some kind of communication, again, either from this person, or you're going to be hearing something about this situation soon. I feel like for some of you, again, like this information about this person or what's going on is very slow. Like you're not getting a lot of information. And what you do know is not enough. Like what you do know is that your heart hurts and you're feeling like you're not sure if you ever maybe knew this person or if this was ever, real, because here's a relationship card in reverse. You see all of these towers though, and specifically here with you, like you are definitely going through a tower. So maybe you're wondering if this person is also going through tower energy. And here's a Justice card. So eventually, again, you will be finding out more. And here's this card, the Hangman, where this woman is hanging. So maybe this person left you hanging, but also that zipper, you see how like it's coming undone, or you will be getting your answers. And this card reminds me, or it looks like you just staring at maybe pictures of this person, of memories, and what you thought it was and what you think it is now are two different things. This card also makes me think that maybe you spent a lot of time with this person. Maybe like at night you would go out and look at the stars together, and you would have like conversations about the future, and you thought this person was going to be in your future, but something happened here with this person, and it feels here like with this card, that this person is somehow like, maybe they walked away, maybe they ghosted, or like you can't get to them because there's chains in front of that person. Okay, let me do a word card, get more information. They won't let you go. So that's your first card that tells you that this person is also holding on to this. And this Ten of Swords card, it looks like there are other people that are part of this. Okay. The insanity of this moment. And also this card, this is the Eight of Cups. This is somebody that's doing some soul searching, but this is also a card of somebody walking away. So I feel like that's what happened here. Somebody walked away. And then at the bottom, not again. I didn't think we would get here again. So for some of you guys, this is not the first time that this has happened. Okay. Clarity. You're looking for clarity. Here's influences. There's third parties for some of you, or attachments, peers. Here's the Twin Flame card, and mirroring is what really stands out there. And shared feelings also. So there is shared feelings here. Also notice how this card sort of sums up the reading of the Ten of Swords, where there's heartache and heartbreak on both sides, not just on your side. Okay? But there's definitely this relationship where there's something that's not balanced. And also the Justice card here. What is this, Spirit? So bitterness, resentment, anger, and hurtful words. That is in reverse. We have Divine Feminine. We have finality. And we have pain. So again, pain, heartache, heartbreak that I've been talking about here. For a lot of you, you're wondering if this is a finality. And possibly this has to do with hurtful words that were said, but it looks like there's regret here as well. Okay, what else? What else, Spirit? I want to do... There is definitely conflict and mistakes. There's like a lot going on. Let's look into this person's energy. So what is going on, Spirit, for this person's energy? The Page of Cups. So remember, we had this Page of Cups for your energy. So I feel like this person is doing the same thing. We also had the Chariot for your energy, and it comes up for this person. And there's a lack of control. There's something here where this person might have thought that you were going to respond, react to something a lot sooner, like that you were going to maybe talk to them, and perhaps you were very hurt and you were waiting for them maybe to, if this was after a argument or a conflict that you had. So differences, incompatibilities, clashing, misunderstanding. So maybe this person was waiting for you to talk to them, and you did what they usually do. Maybe this person is the one that usually sort of walks away and you come back, and this is the pattern for you guys. You didn't do that this time, so you made this person have to look at themselves. They had to confront themselves, and they didn't like how they felt. They had a lot of fear that they were going to lose you. And here's the Justice card. So again, remember, this is mirroring. You guys are mirroring a lot of the same things. again, I do feel like there's something here, the Ten of Swords, that is happening. And that can have to do with like something that's outside of your control or their control. It could have to do also with another person. And it can also have to do with the decision where somebody made a decision and they don't want to go back on their decision, but they regret the decision they made. When I cut the deck, I saw the Two of Swords and the Four of Wands. So that's, making a decision around this relationship. And the decision, I feel, was to walk away, because we see it here, and they feel like this was a mistake. Them walking away was a mistake, and they really can't let you go, even if they said they could. The insanity of this moment, I feel like that reflects all of the feelings that are coming up. Like this person is in deep regret over walking away. So then we get the Page of Cups here. We were talking about, really sitting with this and feeling all of these feelings. And what this person feels is something within them that is not right. So there's a lot of reflection that's going on. The Twin Flame card says shared feelings and then reflection. So a lot of reflection that's going on for this person. And with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, this is a lack of commitment, somebody that is unable to commit. So maybe this person sees this about themselves, that they're non-committal and they're looking at themselves deeper, why they're that way, if it has to do with pain from the past. So there's also this inner conflict for this person that's going on. And with the Six of Swords here, this has to do with a personal transition that a person's going through. And then we have the Ace of Swords that is clarifying that, and there's a lot of confusion. So again, maybe this person made this decision out of anger, but now it's really getting to them because they feel a lot more than they want to admit. The Chariot's all about feeling. But if you remember here, it was like something happening really slow. I feel like this is kind of what's happening for this person too, where the emotions are coming up, maybe slowly but surely. Like this is definitely coming up. There's a lot of memories, reminiscing, thinking a lot about, your relationship, thinking a lot about these areas where maybe you were clashing and there's a lot of differences between you, but how they contribute, to this relationship and the breakup of this relationship, but and in the sense of the end, perhaps. And also, I feel like for a lot of you, you're dealing with somebody that may like ghost you or leave you hanging a lot. So this is also part of what they're reflecting on. And these cards here too, I want to say that I do see somebody that is ready to reach out. Like this person is reaching that point where they are definitely ready to reach out about this. I feel though that this person hesitates so because they might have been the one that walked away, or it could be the other way around, and they're waiting for you is what it feels like. There's the Seven of Pentacles here that has to do with working hard. Maybe this is what they're doing to not think about you so much. But you also see, again, that you're doing something here. And we see that mirroring energy. So you guys are kind of doing the same thing here. But this person is also thinking about trying this one more time. And then the fear has to do with what you have to say to this person, because I feel like this person sees a lot of maybe what you see or what you tell them. Maybe you were the one that had really harsh words for this person, but it was just a lot of truth. And this card here is in reverse. It's the Truth card, but this person is seen clearly. Also, we did have the clouded judgment. I feel like there could have also been somebody influencing this person, and maybe that with the Ten of Swords, it could be that somebody betrayed this person. It could have been the same person that betrayed you. So this person's having a lot more clarity. Okay. And then the Justice card, especially with both of the Justice cards as outcomes for both your energy and their energy, there is something that is about to change. And I feel like it could have to do with another person. If, this was a person that was in their life and now they're not. And so that was a shift for this person. Or it could be that this person was holding on to resentment, because that has to do with the Five of Swords, and it has to do with this card here. This person may have, said that this was it. They weren't coming back. They're going to leave everything behind. But that's not, how they really feel. There's a lot more to this connection with you, this relationship. And I feel like this breakup brought up a tower for this person. Okay. So this person was trying to drown out their emotions. Maybe they were drinking. Maybe they were just trying to forget you, whatever they were doing. But this person feels a lot of they feel a void, or they feel like an emptiness. They feel like you're not there in their lives. And I feel, again, like this is making this person really want to connect with you and reach out to you. Okay, what is the last messages here, Spirit, for this reading? A leg up, poised, and fork in the road. So I feel here that no place like home. Okay, like this person is wanting to come back around. Again, there's something that happened recently where this person either feels like maybe they were going through like a sort of depression, and maybe that's what you're going through too. And this person was like blocking themselves off from you. They didn't want you to see them in this state, or they didn't want you to see what was going on in their life. But something might have recently shifted again for this person, where there's something different. Maybe they're feeling better. I also saw, what was it? The Sun card. So it's like the other side, to be at the other side or on the other side of something. And poised, like this person is sort of determined to, they want to talk to you. They want to talk to you about, this past conflict that you have. And also, I feel like it's a past decision that this person may have made, and feeling like it was the wrong decision, like it was a mistake, and possibly it could have been a misunderstanding. It's like this person is finally able to either come to terms with it, or there again is some kind of shift that happened for this person here. And it could also be that this person, maybe it's as simple as them, maybe they're not partying and drinking, and they're like sitting with how they feel, and they're having a big realization about, they're having a lot of clarity. And maybe this is their own truth, and they're being honest with themselves. And so this is what's shifting for this person. But this card is also the Death card, or the 13, which is the Death in Tarot. So it makes me think that there's an end to something. It could be the end to maybe this time of separation for the two of you, or again, it could be like the end to some kind of, if there's attachments or third parties, or, some negative influence, it could be the end to that connection, or it could be the end of karma, because we also saw um, past life somewhere. Somewhere. I remember seeing the past life card, or maybe that was in the other reading, but that has to do with karma. Sure, it was in this reading. Okay, but this card also has to do with leaving something behind. So maybe this was also something that needed to happen, like for you to be able to be with this person. It could be that, there was somebody that was like a parent that was very overbearing or something, and this person had to learn how to, choose themselves, put themselves first, or because of the Two of Swords, or put your relationship first. So that might have been what you wanted this person to do, and you might have walked away because this person wouldn't put you first. So I feel, again, like that is the ship. This person is having this realization that they do want this connection with you, but they did have to leave these things behind in order to have this. And I feel like it got to be a lot for this person. Everything got to be really stressful. They had this tower moment, and I feel like this person is ready to come home. There's no place like home. And I feel like you are this person's home. So that's the reading. I hope it resonated with you. Please remember to like and comment if this reading resonated. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.